didn't die in vain. He got these crystals. And these babies just saved this lame-ass party! Wubba lubba dub dub! Play something. Somebody play something. Wait a minute, what? Put your right foot forward and your left foot back and fucking slide.
Oh, bro, I am Amir. I've just won a lot of money. Guys, band kar isko. I just won a lottery.
Well, first of all,
मैं तो
congratulations.
You're not getting any.
क्या करेगा इतने पैसे का?
पहली बात, मैं तो दुनिया घूमेगा, मैं तो क्रिप्टो करेगा, मैं उड़ाएगा भाई, पागल जैसे उड़ाएगा.
अगर उड़ाना ही है तो विपुल को घर से उड़ा दे. पैसा इन्वेस्ट कर, लंबा सोच.
Oh, I know what you should invest. How about this, Akash? What do you think? Yeah. है ना एक कमाल की चीज. Investing your money because this, Akash, is the Jeep Meridian, an SUV that is sure to elevate your status. I mean, it is big, yet it is sporty. Also, it is rugged, yet it is sophisticated under the skin. And with this iconic 7-slat grille, it is surely worth your big ones.
And tell you what, I really like the wheels on this.
The wheels are really cool, but what I'm sure you love is right here. It's the rear.
That rear, bro.
That rear, I know, just look at it. Slim tail lamps, and then you have that chrome carnage that just purifies it. It also has this tall stance that gives it that macho road presence, right?
Hey, Rushi.
टॉल कौन बोला? Bro, I agree about the cool tail lamps part. The tailgate is also cool.
It's electronic.
पर ये गाड़ी OG नहीं है.
Bro, what OG?
OG, right? I think he's talking about the Fortuner.
हाँ, actually to take on that Vogish Meridian, you need nothing better than a Fortuner Legender, bro.
The Legender actually does make sense. Yeah, see, this is the Legender. It does have a completely different nose as compared to the Fortuner. And it has that grille. Look at those lights. And look at these little claws that come onto the bumper. Quad LED headlamps, and then it also has sequential turn signals down here. Wow, dual tone color option as well. So it gets pretty much everything that the Meridian does.
Now this looks like a better option to invest.
It is expensive.
है पर तूने तो लॉटरी भी जीता है ना. तू क्यों सोच रहा है?
Yes, you did win a lottery, but use your money wisely, is what I would say.
Or you can still invest in a Legender. The extra 9 lakhs will ensure कि तू क्या तेरे बच्चे भी वही सेम गाड़ी चलाएंगे.
Oh really, Rishikesh? You've seen that far, huh?
Guys. I just want a car that can drive really far.
What a drive, bro.
Look at those mountains, they're so far.
Not that one.
That one is closer. Well, Akash, if driving far is something that you want to do often, I think the Legender is something that you should look at.
Also, can you describe its drive to rich boy here?
Our Richie Rich?
Yeah.
Well, for our Richie Rich and for you guys, we already know that the Legender is just a modern version of the Fortuner, which means it's a ladder frame SUV, right, Akash? Now, if you were to buy this, and if you were to drive this, because of its high seating position, you would feel like a king. Well, there is a flip side though, and I would like to inform you about that as well. Because of its high center of gravity, there is a lot of movement inside the cabin. But once you're used to all of that, you can actually make use of its indestructible attitude. Not in the mood to slow down for potholes or speed breakers? Well, don't, just power through, and you should still be fine.
That's my kind of driving.
It's got a few features to keep you even happier, you know. For one, I am sitting on a nice suction-based ventilation seat. So is Vipul, so are you, I believe.
No, only for the front seats, but that is a very good feature.
But then you have an electric rear view mirror as well as wireless connectivity.
But guys, it is missing that new age feel.
Yeah, well,
For the money that I'm paying.
Well, you do pay a premium, but well, Akash, on that note, let's go out to check out the Meridian, see what you think of that.
Dibs on the front seat.
Again?
Yes.
We were out manning 2 expensive vehicles, hence it was great to have an extra pair of eye monitor them. 2 thumbs up to Kent for letting us sample their CarCam2. There's no such thing as too much safety, hence it's always advisable to be cautious. With features like two-way calling, real-time GPS tracking, park mode recording, and inbuilt 3000 mAh battery and SOS functionality, it definitely makes its way to the must-have car accessories list.
Hello.
What are you doing here in the front seat?
Bro, I've got a lot of money and I paid him off.
You paid him off.
Yeah, bro,
Rishikesh,
I
you
did.
accepted a bribe.
UPI अभी तक क्या आया नहीं.
Bro, GPay हो जाएगा.
You being a miser after winning a lottery?
Anyway, this cabin is where I would really like to be. This feels so nice.
Except for the headroom, because it's more in the Fortuner, and the space in the third row, which is again it's more in the Fortuner. But I say overall this is a much better place to be in.
Feels quite modern and rich, right? I love this, 3-layer on the dashboard and then the screen. It's very responsive. And I've got my own digital instrumentation here. The steering wheel is nice and chunky. The seats in all 3 rows are quite comfortable. So there's not a lot to complain. I mean, it makes you feel like you've won a lottery.
After the Legender, this feels so much more comfortable.
Well, again, that is true. And credits where they are due. Jeep, they've taken that extra effort for this cabin to be this pliant. What they've done for the very first time in this segment is used frequency selective damping for the suspensions and also hydraulic rebound stoppers. Now, I know, it's quite technical, but combined with a monocoque construction, this actually is, very car-like the way that it drives. And a lot of customers who are going to buy the Meridian would want that from a family vehicle.
So you are saying it's an enthusiastic car to drive?
Oh, no. I said it's car-like, but it's not enthusiastic. In fact, that diesel engine, although torquey, is quite sluggish. It's just about adequate for this SUV. A 9-speed automatic transmission, that is a good thing, right? I mean, it's so smooth. You never know what's happening. It just keeps working its way in the background and it just adds to that rich experience when you're behind the wheel of the Meridian. Now, guys, notice it's really quiet in here.
It is.
The NVH levels on the Jeep Meridian, because it's built so tough, it does a very good job of cutting out the outside and making this cabin really pleasant, right? I mean, you hardly can hear that engine, whereas in the Legender, because of that big 2.8 liter clattering its way, you can hear a lot inside the cabin. Here, it's peaceful. It's
So in the Legender, it means it's basically like my ex shouting at me.
Well, I have no comments, but I guess if you've had similar experiences like blah, 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 blah.
Looks like you were in an NVH relationship.
But I'm now a little confused. You're saying that the Jeep Meridian, even though it has a sluggish engine, it is more like a car. And now the Fortuner is not really like a car, but then it has a good engine. It has a powerful engine. What should I do?
See, bro, both
Possibly
the cars are fun
1
to
second,
drive.
Rishikesh. I think to begin with, he first needs to find himself a better girlfriend.
Less NVH.
Less NVH.
Having fun off the road is what these SUVs are designed for. The Jeep Meridian features a select terrain system and has up to 4 different traction modes, allowing you to tackle various types of terrains. You can choose from auto, sand, mud, or snow at a flip of a toggle switch and leave the rest to the SUV. While the Legender that we have was only a 2-wheel drive, its high ground clearance and ample low-end torque ensured it was right behind the tracks of the Meridian. The thing about the Legender is that if you get yourself the 4-wheel drive variant and take off the front and rear bumper, you pretty much have a monster sitting in your garage.
Guys,
Oh, what now, Akash?
I really like the carefree look of the Legender. But at the same time, I'm in love with the looks and features of the Jeep Meridian, bro.
हाँ तो दोनों गाड़ियाँ ले ले. Diversify your portfolio.
You know, I wouldn't mind taking care of your second vehicle.
Before you get any more ideas, all this is my pie. You get none of it.
Wow.
Includes you.
I told you you're selfish. Don't be selfish to your friends. Come on. And also, if you want an SUV that can help you flaunt all that wealth of yours, I think it's a Jeep Meridian that does a better job. Look at it. It looks expensive. I know, Rishikesh, you also love the features that it comes with on the inside. It has all the off-road capabilities that Jeep vehicles are known for, right? But I also think that if you want a 7-seater SUV to do everything, and by everything I mean city, highway, lifestyle activities like these that Rishikesh is enjoying at the moment, it is the Fortuner Legender that does a better job. It is expensive, that is true, and it doesn't feel as special as the Meridian. I know, Rishikesh, let me finish. But, I mean, it is indestructible. It is also livable with, so nothing to complain, right? Also, be it your first year of ownership or your fifth, this is probably going to feel exactly
Stop
the
being
same.
a nerd, Vipul.
I'm not being a nerd, I'm making a
You had
point.
to stand to make a point.
Hello, I think
See, what he's saying is you can choose both of them. You can't go wrong with either. Just make sure that the next trip you come to, you invite me also.
oh, I'm definitely coming along as well. I mean, look at this.
Yeah, you guys like the view?
Oh, it is great.
Yeah, you're never gonna see it again.
Why not? I'm going to be here and I'm going to be here in the Legender.
Oh, are you buying it with your own money?
Blooper.
Good for it?
Yep.
Sorry for that. I don't say sorry, it's okay, it should happen.
You should be sorry, but ठीक है.
Sorry?
इसको sport mode में डाल.